Alright, good morning everybody. So again, this is another one of my not usual Geo Tracker update videos because I'm not with the tracker, I'm in my room. So it's currently at a shop. I was going to see if they wanted to pop in some parts for me. And, of course, you get the natural scare tactic. It's an old vehicle. Nobody really likes to work on older vehicles. And it was like, yeah, it needs a restoration. And, well, I'm not in a position to, part with what they were asking for. And, what they were asking for was, not only the stuff they have in the boxes, but, additional stuff, which, to me, I found is useful information. In fact, let me grab the checklist. I'm not razzing on the shop or anything like that. Because again, I'm also not one of their usual clientele. Because they're a smaller shop. I do have the other option of bringing it to a dealer, which does have, a whole bunch more lifts, and they said they'd be willing to take it on. But, unless people want to donate, oops, did I say that? Like and subscribe, did I say that? So, obviously, it was a common check, because they've never seen me before, they've never seen my vehicle, general, yeah, side view mirror being held by duct tape. Okay, so that was their, it needs new top, rotting and shrinking, okay, that's fair. No inspection, well, it was inspected last year. No maintenance, I did a lot of the maintenance. Transit, the stuff that they were recommending, because, again, they've never seen me before. I did all that, barring the coolant and the brake flush. I did do the brake bleed with a little helping hand, if you watch that, botch video. Exterior, what's it saying? So that's all the exterior, I guess. Headlamps, underhood. So I guess so the headlamps all worked. Air filter, I did that. Drive belts, got a check. Mounts, got a check. Other items, she brought both women. Yep, that's the list of the parts that I had in the boxes. So, interior, all that goes up to warning lights on gauges, air filter. They all get green checks with a smiley face. So that works. So they kind of did an inspection on their own right. Fluids, engine oil. So they checked all that. Transmission. So it looks like, well, there's no power steering on that thing. I don't know why they would check that, because it doesn't have power steering. Under vehicle oil leaks. Elk of the gasket leaking oil. I possibly botched that repair when I did that, so it's no surprise in a way. Coolant leaks. Upper radiator hose old, it needs replaced. Yep, I had those parts, and the same thing with the heater core hoses. I had those parts. Other damage, nothing. Frame, crossmember smashed in. Well, yeah, we all know that. Yeah, and again, I don't know how they pass it. I'm actually looking for another part for that. It's just hard to come by for all these older vehicles. They need to be replaced. The shocks, okay. I'm kind of not surprised in a way. Rear axle, rear drive shaft, U-joints have excessive play. Kind of doesn't surprise me. I mean, if the crossmember was smashed, then yeah, somebody somewhere beat the holy hell out of it. Somebody screwed somebody over somewhere. Now, just to be clear, I'm not razzing on the seller either. It was a used car lot. He only had it for a week. And it was just a matter of right time, And again, I was looking for like a project vehicle, not something that was going to be, in mint condition or any of that. Did I overpay? Possibly. It depends on who you talk to. Sway bar link. Okay, yep. Wheel bearing, check. Good. Ball joints, good. Tie rods, good. Control arms, good. Wheel alignment, they said it's good, but that's up for debate. Other items, brakes. Front brakes, rear, they're on a, ugh. That's probably just a general checklist, but they obviously checked them. It's got drums in the back. Okay, good. Tires, well, the tread's good, but the tires are old. So, yeah, they need to be replaced. Start charging system, battery, terminals, alternate. Okay, they all checked out good. That's good. Exhaust. Leaks. Exhaust manifold. So, rust, they give it green for that smiley face. Surface rust. But what do you expect? Nothing was rusted through, so that's good. Obviously, I did replace that core support bracket, but yeah, he was saying, I'm surprised they passed it. You must have known one of those things. You must have known something. I didn't know anybody. Okay, I've only been in Virginia for 3 years, so I wouldn't have had the ability to try to find somebody that I know. I just looked at one place. He probably was like, it's an older vehicle. He just didn't seem like he gave a fuck. I mean, first time he failed for the brakes and the battery not being secure. Okay, fine, whatever. I put the pads on, put a battery support bracket, and that was that. Took it back, and then they passed it. So that's that. Most of the stuff on this list is stuff that I already know, hence that's what was in the boxes. But, at least with this, I now know fully what I am working with. And, again, I wasn't expecting, this shop or any shop to, do it all at once or expecting to leave it there and sneak in between other customers. So there could have been some miscommunication. But, hopefully they at least do the U-joints in the rear, so I feel a little more safe driving it. And then the rest of the stuff I can address at, a later date. Anyhow, that's it for that project. I'll talk to you. Oh, and it also needs a soft top. I'll talk to you.